All right. Hello there. It says I'm live, and I just got a report from somebody that my link may have not been the new one and the proper one. So if that's the case, I apologize, and I'll get the replay out to everybody as soon as I can. But I see some people are joining, so hopefully that link is working properly. Hi, welcome to Breathe, Relax, and Recover. So just as I always do, remind everybody this information in here is not meant to diagnose or treat or cure any illnesses or diseases. It's for informational purposes only. So if you are feeling sick or not well, then please see your doctor and get yourself checked out. Also, always keep yourself safe. So if you're doing any of these drills, I suggest you do them seated and not standing like I am. So you got to remember, I've done thousands of these drills over several years, and I'm used to doing them standing up. So I want to make sure you don't get dizzy, lightheaded, anything like that, and fall down. So I'd suggest being seated or laying down. Now, if you're seated or laying down, make sure you're not compressed, not slouching. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall, making a long spine, pushing up through the crown of your head, and maintaining good posture, because if you're collapsed, you're not going to be able to get air into your lungs like we want you to. All right. I think that's all the disclaimers. So, oh yeah, one of the things I talk about is make sure some breathing mechanics are good. Basic breathing mechanics is you should be breathing down and out and not up high. So if you put a hand on your upper chest and a hand on your belly, kind of like over your belly button, and if you turn sideways and look in the mirror, just look and you're breathing and you see your upper hand moving like this and your lower hand not moving. Like that. That's not the type of breathing we want. We want to see this hand moving, the lower hand, and the upper hand not moving, like this. Okay, so breathe in, and some people call it belly breathing. I prefer to call it 3D breathing, because we want you breathing all the way around. Your diaphragm is a muscle that sits under your lungs, up and just under your rib cage here, and when it contracts, it pushes down and out. So all of this front, sides, back should all go down and out. But sometimes it's hard to get that 3D breathing in the beginning. So I start with belly breathing if you're not breathing down there already. Quick trick for that is take your thumbs, stick them in your sides, bring your fingers together so they're just touching kind of like your belly button here. And then when you inhale, those should come apart. And when you exhale, your fingers will come back together. Now, I'm not moving my hands. I'm not pushing with my stomach muscles. I'm actually filling my air down low and pushing my viscera, my guts, down and out, which makes that happen. Okay, so let's get into some breathing drills, because I try to promise as much breathing time as I can, and I end up doing a lot of yakking, and because breathing's some cool stuff, so I get carried away. So let's start with the very basic breathing technique of a short inhale and a long exhale. Now, I say short and long just to be kind of vague. I usually do about 2 seconds for the inhale, and then anywhere from 4 or 6 or 8 or 10 seconds out, or a count of 4, 6, 8, or 10, whatever you can do. So for some people starting out trying to do 10-second exhale and do multiple reps in a row can be, well, you can just get out of breath. So I want you to be able to do it at a rate that you are able to do it. So if you can only do 4 seconds, that's fine. 6, whatever you can do, just that you do it is the important part. Now, again, there are hundreds of breathing drills, and I'm just teaching a few of them here, very basic ones, and I'm trying to keep it simple so that we can just get some breathing in. So just know there's a lot of other stuff we could be doing. So to start out, let's do a little body scan. Again, seated, close your eyes and just kind of do a body scan and think about, am I holding tension anywhere? And if so, where am I holding that? Or is there pain anywhere? Give a rate or ranking to that. So if it's tension or pain on a scale of 0 to 10, what is that and where is it? Am I warm? Am I cold? Am I feeling tense? Am I feeling relaxed? Just kind of that kind of stuff, a body scan. We're going to do a set of breathing drills, and then we're going to reassess that body scan and see if we feel better or worse. Because of the type of breathing I'm doing, One set of breathing is exhalation focused, and that's going to hit more one part of your brain stem called the medulla, if you care. And the other one is going to be inhalation focused, and that's going to concentrate more on your pons, which is the another part of your brain stem. They all have different things that they do with our autonomics, and so it's important to activate all of them. But for you and your specific neurology today, one might be better than the other. So that's why we want to do this little sensory assess. So, all right, so let's go ahead and do the short inhale and the long exhale. I'm dyslexic, so I always got to make sure I keep these terms correct. Okay, so we're going to do 2 in, and we're going to start with 4 out, and we're going to do 3 reps of that. Okay, so here we go. Breathe in for 1, 2. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 1, 2. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breathe in, 1, 2. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just relax and breathe normal at your own pace. Now we're going to do that again, and we're going to do, if I can count it right, 5 reps, and we're going to do a count of 6 for the exhale. So a little bit longer exhale. So if you're already getting out of breath with those 3 reps and a count of 4 for the exhale, then just stick with that. And if you're feeling good and you think you can do the longer count with me, go ahead and let's do that. Okay, so here we go. So exhale, blow it all out. Inhale for 1, 2. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 1, 2. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 1, 2. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 1, 2. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breathe in and exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax and breathe normal at your own pace. I got to breathe because I'm just talking. Okay, so now do that body scan again. So close your eyes and just think through, okay, do I have tension? Compare how you feel now to how you felt a few minutes ago. Now, do you feel better or worse? More tense, less tense, more pain, less pain, that kind of thing, warmer, cooler. And if you feel better after doing those, then that would be the one I suggest that you do. If you don't feel as good, then I would suggest you do the next set, and we can try those, which is going to be the opposite, which is going to be a long inhale and a short exhale. But before we do that, I want you to do a little reset. So it's called a visual reset. Now, don't do this yet. Watch me first. Let me explain it all, and then you can do it, okay? But let me explain the whole thing first. So what you're going to do is you're going to cup your hands like this, and then you're going to close your eyes, but don't close them yet. Just watch me. Close your eyes. And then you're going to put your hands and you're going to cup them over your eyes and cover them up and try to get all the light out, right? So cup your hands, close your eyes, put your hands over your eyes, and go ahead and do that and try to get rid of all the light coming in from around your hands. And we cup them so you're not putting pressure on your eyes, but of course closing them so that you're not hurting your eyeballs, right? So you should be doing that right now. Cupped hands, closed eyes, cover your eyes, concentrate on the black. So you probably see a little light or sparkles or flashes or something like that. And try to just concentrate on the black areas and make things more dark, right? We're gonna do this for a good 30 seconds, maybe not as long as a minute, but we're going to do at least 30 seconds here while I'm talking, and just breathe and relax. Have those eyes covered. Try to make it as dark as possible. This is a great reset, a visual reset. We use our eyes a lot all day long, and this can be a nice time to just give your visual processing a break and kind of calm things down a little bit. Hopefully you're still breathing and just breathing at your normal pace. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes back up. Take your hands away from your eyes. Now do another body scan and see where you're at, okay? And then let's go ahead and breathe with this other set of a long inhale and a short exhale, okay? So go ahead and let all your air out. And then, oh, wait, hang on, sorry. I was gonna explain this. When you get to the exhale part, just let your air out, right? You're not trying to force it out hard. You're not holding it back. You're just kind of relaxing, letting the air out. Okay. So here we go. Breathe in, and we're going to go 4 and just let it out. So breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it out. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. And one more time. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. All right, now just breathe normally at your own pace. Now remember, whenever we're doing these drills, they're your lungs, you're in control, and you can stop the breathing drill at any time, right? Because you're in control. So if whatever I'm doing makes you feel a little bit dizzy or feel weird or whatever, just stop the drill and breathe at your own pace, okay? Okay, so that was 3 reps at 4 seconds. So let's do 5 reps at 6 seconds. Okay, so ready? Here we go. So let all your air out and breathe in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and let it out. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let it out. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it out. And one more. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale and let it out. Okay. Now do that body scan again. Think through, do I feel warm, cold, warmer or colder? Is there pain more or less? Is there tension more or less compared to how you felt after you did the last set, right? So maybe you feel better, maybe you feel worse, maybe you feel the same, maybe both made you feel better, and that's okay because that means you can just do both today, right? But now during the week, if you're doing these on your own, you could do one set and then the other set and compare and contrast and see which one makes you feel better. Or if you always know that one makes you feel better, just do that one, okay? So again, the goal is 30 reps in one setting. So you would count through that however long you can hold that exhale or the inhale for 6 or 8 or 10 seconds. You're going to try for 30 reps of that. Okay, now I wanted to teach you, take a couple minutes. We're just about halfway through. I did want to teach a new breathing drill today. And this is just kind of an interesting one that you can use at will. And it's kind of you can kind of see it as a reset or also a recovery for when you're out of air from exercising. If you do it kind of, I don't want to say violently, but hard. But we're going to do it easy for this because, again, I want everything easy. So if you're seated, you can still do this. I would take a pillow, or you can just use your hands and kind of just cross them here in front of you, across your chest. If you know your balance is good, go ahead and stand up for this because that'll help a little bit. So what we're going to do, I'm going to demonstrate it, but don't do it first. So just watch me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold a relaxed in. This is a little bit hard to explain, but I'm not really inhale, but I'm thinking of a positive inhale posture as if I was just ready to start inhaling. So I'm not literally inhaling, but it's like I'm thinking I'm getting ready to inhale. So I'm going to hold that slight inhale tone posture of my inhalation muscles, okay? So like a positive flow of my lungs. And then I'm just going to bounce. And the weight of my body bouncing is going to force the air in and out of my lungs. And I should probably get my lapel mic hooked up so you can hear this. Hopefully you can hear it over the computer microphone. So it's going to sound a little bit like this. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear that, but every time I come up, I'm inhaling. And every time I go down and hit that kind of stop point, the air pops out and I get a little exhale. So you can do the seated. You can kind of bounce your shoulders or something. If you're standing, you can just kind of bounce your knees and your hips. Right. So I'm not trying to inhale. I'm not trying to exhale. I'm just kind of holding that positive inhale imagination posture. And as the pressure goes up and down as I'm bouncing, it forces the air in and out. Okay. So it's just a way to relax and not really use your muscles of inhalation and exhalation, and just kind of, plus if you kind of relax your arms and your neck and your jaw and your hands, you can kind of just relax a little bit and still get some breath. Okay. So there's another technique you can use if you're interested, right? And it's just kind of an interesting way to get some air in and out of your lungs without working really hard at it. Okay, now let's go back to our breathing. So we're at 15 minutes. We got roughly 5 minutes left of breathing, and I want to get back to our breathing drills and just spend some time breathing, okay? So I'm going to go for an actual count of 8 this time. So 2 in and 8 out. And I'm going to go, I'll probably lose track, but maybe close to 10 reps. So you can get a feel for what this is like and just get some experience doing this. Now, if you can't go a full 8 seconds, you can start breathing sooner. If you feel lightheaded or weird, just stop the drill and breathe at your normal pace, okay? So here we go. We're gonna do the 2 second in and the 8 second out, okay? So breathe in for 1, 2, and out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2. Out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2. Out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2. Out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2. And out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2. Out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2. Out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do a couple more. In for 1, 2. Out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale and out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, relax and breathe normal at your own pace. I forgot to mention, if you have questions, go ahead and type them in the little comments on my computer. It pops up down here in the bottom right-hand corner. There's a place to make comments. I'll stay on for a couple minutes if there's any questions that pop up about any of these breathing drills. Now, do this little body scan again. We did more breathing exercises in a row there and for a longer hold. So do that little body scan, see how you feel, okay? It's because it's kind of like we call it minimal effective dose. So that might have been overdosing, right? It might have been too much. And if that's the case, then maybe you'd only do 5 reps, or you do 10 reps at 6 seconds instead of 8. So you can mix and match that for your needs and what makes you feel better. Now there's 2 variations of this, and I didn't kind of detail which one to do, but I will show you the difference. So on your exhale, one would be where you are, we call it the pursed lips exhale. So it's like you're blowing through a tiny, tiny, tiny little straw, like if you have one of those coffee stirrers, right? And you're just going, and you're pursing your lips and you're making a little tiny hole to blow out of. So as you're doing that, go ahead and breathe in a good full lung of airs, and then try to push it out through that little tiny hole. And as you're doing that, you should feel some pressure that you're trying to squeeze the air out of your lungs, but it's being restricted because of how small the hole is, right? So that is called forced exhalation. Now there's another kind of the exhale where you're not creating anything to hold that back. You're just holding your lungs back and exhaling slowly. And you could do that one through your nose. So it'd be more like, and you're just letting it out your nose, and you're using your muscles to control that and hold it back. So it's 2 different ways to do that. And again, you can assess and reassess which one's better or worse. And then again, if you're not blowing out through your pursed lips, I want your tongue in a spot. So in case you don't remember where that is or how to get to it, You make an E sound, E, and you hold that and turn it into an N. So you go in, and you hold that spot, and your tongue will be up high and back and in the roof of your mouth, but it won't be way back because the E will take your tongue way back, but when you make the N, that'll kind of pull your tip of your tongue forward just a little bit and up high. So your tongue should be in the roof of your mouth and behind, not touching your top teeth. Okay, so in, hold that. That'll force you to breathe through your nose. Obviously, breathing, if you're exhaling through your mouth, you'll have to drop your tongue a little bit to get it out of the way. And I see my 20 minutes is up, and I promise to keep this simple and at 20 minutes. So there we go. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section, or you can email me, Kyle, C-Y-L-E, at Coach Kyle, and Kyle spelled with a C in that one too, .com. So Kyle at CoachKyle.com. And thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in 2 days on whatever day that is, Thursday, I guess. And at Thursday at 6, and we'll do some more breathing. All right. Have a good night. Bye.